Hi Pallies, this is Deana Martin here, and I'm excited to be at LifeMinute TV. It's fabulous. What am I up to? I'm up to a lot of things. Making a new album. We have a Broadway play coming up called On the Sunny Side of the Street, which is very exciting because it's about Jimmy McHugh and Dorothy Fields. They wrote all those fabulous songs together, so it should be really a lot of fun. Then we're off to, Australia for a tour there. And I'm traveling around. Of course, I always do my show, so I'm doing Christmas shows right now. We just got back from Las Vegas. My White Christmas album, it's really good, and I do a very special song on it with Andy Williams. And at the very end, he says, I say to him, Merry Christmas, Andy, and he says, Merry Christmas, Deana. And every time I hear it, I just melt.
Merry Christmas, Deana.
On that album, we have Silver Bells and Let It Snow and Winter Wonderland and the Christmas song. And what else? I'll Be Home for Christmas, Jingle Bell Rock, great songs. My next Christmas album, I'm going to be singing Baby It's Cold Outside. So Baby It's Cold Outside, now of course it was written in 1944 by Frank Loesser. It won Best Song of the Year, it won the Academy Award for the movie Neptune's Daughter, and my dad recorded it 60 years ago. And every year it would go to the top of the charts at Christmas. It's a classic Christmas song. And this past year, not this year, but last year, 2018, it was they decided not to play it on a few radio stations. And then all of a sudden, now this year, Mr. Legend and Miss Clarkson, and they did a new version of it. It's ridiculous. I haven't heard the whole song, but I've heard some of the lyrics. I thought, why on earth would he do that? He's a good writer. He could write a new song instead of changing Baby It's Cold Outside to some weird PC, I understand, the Me Too movement and everything, but don't ruin a beautiful, perfectly fine song. If you want to change lyrics, change some of the rap songs. My dad, he would have laughed it off. That's the way he is. He was just good-natured and funny. He wouldn't be outraged or anything like that. I find it empowering. I think it's a perfectly fabulous song, and I will continue to sing it for the rest of my life. We have fabulous, always at the Martin household, we would get a huge, huge Christmas tree. And then all the kids, we'd go down into the basement, bring up all the ornaments. We'd take them down to my dad. He'd get a big ladder, and he would start at the top, put all the lights around the tree, and he'd have all the kids sit back and take a look at the tree and squint. He said squint because you could see where there were holes in the lights, so he could fix it. And I'm sure it was a very funny picture, all of us squinting and saying, move the light over there. And I'm not happy until I hear It's a Marshmallow World by Deana Martin. And it's the most wonderful time of the year with Andy Williams. And in fact, it's cute because I was talking about Andy doing a song on my White Christmas album. We called him Mr. Christmas. And so we'd be at a restaurant and I'd be with my dad and Andy Williams would walk in and he'd go, hey, Christmas, come on over here. It was nice. It was great growing up with Deana Martin and all the people I went to school with. Uncle Frank Sinatra, I went to school with his kids, and Uncle Frank, he was my pal. He was a pally. Many years ago, we were going to sing a song on my dad's show, and I was standing in the wings with him, and I said, so, how do you get that great tone? How do you sing? He said, oh, Deana, it's all about the air. He said, I take in a big breath, I push from the diaphragm, and I can tell, even before a note comes out, if I'm going to be on pitch or not. I said, really? Does my dad do that? He says, no, your father has no idea what he's doing. He just does it. He's natural. What was it like being Deana Martin's daughter? It was fabulous because he was so much fun. First of all, he could entertain, he could sing, he could act, he was funny. There was something so nice and cozy about him. He's a hugger and he smelled great because he wore Wood Hue by Fabergé. And I still have the bottle that was in his dressing room when he passed away, which was on Christmas, mind you, at 3:15 in the morning, Christmas morning. And my grandmother, his mom, passed away 30 years before that, 3:15 in the morning on Christmas morning. So he went to visit her. We have a little joke. My husband wakes me up at 3:15 every Christmas Eve. I make sure I'm alive. And so, it's cute. But that's how the Martins are. We have good sense of humor. We keep things, try and keep things light, but they're important, and so it's a very special time of year.